Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about Ascended Masters, and in particular, the Ascended Master we call Yeshua. Now, before I go ahead, I want to say this. I have encountered the person called Yeshua before my spiritual warfare became intense, as I was seeking for guidance, which was one of the wildest encounters I've ever had. Mind you, I have had encounters with other spiritual masters and energies and intelligences in the universe as well. But in this video, I'm just going to talk about that particular individual and what I am allowed to share according to that Ascended Master and what the Most High is allowing me to share. Now, there is a lot of speculations out there about who this person is and so on and so forth. But the way I'm going to approach it is by separating that particular individual from the name Jesus, because I want to be historically accurate and contextual in what I'm going to share. Now, there are many speculations out there as to his complexion and whether he's African or of African origin and so on and so forth, what he looked like and so on and so forth. The truth of the matter is he looked more like what the oldest Coptic church in their oldest Bible, the second to the oldest Bible, has depicted him as. Also, the closest you will also find is what the Ethiopian Bible has depicted him as. If you want to see or know what he actually looked like, you have to check both of those Bibles, because they are the most accurate as to what he actually looked like. So yes, he was black. Now, here's the other things. Mary was from the kingdom of Aksum, which is modern-day Ethiopia. So that's what she's from. The other thing is that many historical theologians have done a great deal of research and have ascertained that he actually did not die on the cross. That is also true, as the Ethiopian Bible has said that he did not die on the cross. That is true. He did not die on the cross. So if you want to learn more about the story of the actual person, you have to check the Ethiopian Bible, or one of the oldest versions of the Coptic text on that particular Ascended Master. One thing I want to tie in as far as his lineage is also that when he went to ancient Egypt or ancient Kemet to study spirituality, the highest form of spirituality, I want to bring into attention that in the ancient priesthood of Kemet, you cannot just walk in and just study the highest, most secret spiritual knowledge. You have to be part of a certain lineage of priesthood, or your lineage must have had some type of history in Kemite priesthood before you could be accepted to learn the highest form of spirituality in such society. This was something that was created during the reign of Akhenaten because of the fight between the priesthood and so on and so forth, but that is a different story. But this is just a short tie-in into what he actually looked like. So, what I'm saying is that he had a lineage in ancient Egyptian priesthood. That is why he was able to go study the highest form of spirituality in ancient Egypt. I will dive deeper into that as I'm allowed to share more about that side of the story. But I just wanted to make this short video, as I'm allowed to do so, to share a bit about that particular individual. So, until next time, take care and be blessed. Bye-bye.